We finally made it to Moonrise Towers, where we can discover a lot of secret information and potentially save our past love interest, Minthara. Or not. Here in the heart of enemy territory, we can finally discover the Absolute's master plan, as well as why some of their leaders have such god-like powers. Do they really come from a divine intervention, or is there something else at play here? And I think my favourite part from this one is hearing Minthara's opinion on the other companions in our party, because she is brutal, that lady. This is actually episode 10 of our Evil playthrough, and I just want to thank you guys for watching. All the likes on the video and everything you've done to support this playthrough has meant the world to me. Especially to all of you who are picking up the D&D merch, which is linked below. But now, let's get started. So our adventure begins. Into Moonrise Towers we go. Let me in.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Show me your secrets.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main door.
The disciple. Okay, let's go through the absolute doors. Some kind of chapel. Oh, is that Minthara? Bae, get over here.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What? You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Simply stay silent, watching. I'm just gonna watch, man. I want to see what happens.
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little! And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative.
I could make it more creative. As a torturer, I am unmatched.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room, and his voice raised in anger.
I'm surprised to see you again, true soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust. I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. What say you about our Minthara? It is fitting that one mad dog should judge another.
You know me. You know of my madness.
Better than you know yourself, it seems. But we are here to speak of Minthara, not you.
The Dark Urge, so he knows the Dark Urge before he became me. I did all the hard work. She'd be dead already without my help.
As if more evidence were needed. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
What? What?
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Are you serious?
Try again.
Yo, what? I'm glad I didn't attack this guy. Jeez. Hell yeah.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you.
Holy moly.
You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
I'm really allowed to do anything?
They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them.
Good idea.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal.
Split yourselves open. Crack, crack, and smile while you work. I dream of blood pools deep enough to bathe in. Run me a bath.
No! Please.
Why are my eyes purple?
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Catherick. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Indulge your thoughts of lacerating him.
He healed up a treat. He could enjoy your cuts forever and a day.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Note to self? What's this? You've got this, Ratcher. You're gonna be the best true soul there ever was. All you gotta do is trust Minthara, listen to the Absolute and do what she says. Then you get your audience, and you'll be proper rewarded. Don't go listening to fakers like Dren. Dren doesn't know anything. Night Warden Minthara has been condemned to death. We ought to visit her while we can. Interesting. So Minthara got taken below, assuming
Let's see what this does.
She's in the dungeons to the right here. Deep below, I guess. Go down the stairs. Looks like she's on the left here, according to the map. In the chambers of mental torture.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right.
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
I expected her to be dismembered. Disappointing.
When the body suffers, we retreat into the mind. But when the mind breaks, all is lost. We are erasing her.
Stand aside. I will take charge here. 14. Oh, 22, nice.
Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Reach out from Minthara's mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center. powers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Push past the presence towards Minthara. We get advantage. Oh, it's still 18.
Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
You came. I prayed that you would. But there are no gods left to me. This thing that speaks inside me, it has all but destroyed me. But it fears you. Even so, I cannot resist it while my tormentors live.
Interesting, it fears me. I have a plan. Fake obedience and the guards will leave without raising the alarm.
I didn't dare hope. I owe you more than my life. I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Oh, it's kind of cool that you can do this.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
Because I reshaped her. If it is breaking you desire, I can snap you like a twig. 24.
No. My sister only meant to compliment your delicate work.
Indeed. Seems I have a bit to learn yet. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on. An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live.
Let it go. You can plot your revenge once we're free.
Prudent. Let us go then. I will be your mute and faithful slave. For now.
For now. More like forever. So we've got Minthara as a slave, which is pretty effective progress. Scroll of Speak with the Dead. Ooh, that would have been interesting to use on her, actually. Alright, let's head back outside then. There's actually a scrying orb here, which sees everything
Minthara
around.
is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
I think she serves rather well as my personal servant, don't you? 14.
The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
Good.
I would have preferred to bleed them.
Yes, I know you would have, but you can shut up. Alright, before we explore the rest of the prison, I'm going to go upstairs and report back to Disciple Zerel. I think was the fearsome orc that we encountered before. So let's head upstairs. See if
I
we
will
can...
follow you to freedom, not into greater peril. I will hold here until you are done.
Oh, okay, fair. You stay there for now, then. I want to see what the Absolute want from us. Wait, isn't that the ogre from Act 1? Pretty sure it is. Let's go and speak to her.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Zerel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins, tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
Romance? Question mark? And enjoyable. Got any more minions to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Distract her with thoughts of your dalliance with Lae'zel. Lash her with the atrocities you've conducted. Intimidation.
The Absolute fills your mind. But you have doubt and anger in your heart, not love.
My anger outweighs my love, but it's directed towards our enemies.
Control your emotions. When you come to her, you must allow her love to push out all other feeling, or she will consume you. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh, damn.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
A mission?
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I have to serve. Yeah, if I say I have a price, that will just give up my cover completely.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
I aided Nerea in the Underdark. He sought the same thing Balthazar does.
Yes, and he failed to find it. Little wonder he hasn't returned here. You've seen how the General deals with incompetence. They bleed. No doubt he's chasing after Balthazar in the dark. I hope he finds him. They're likely to tear one another to pieces. If they do, Balthazar will pull himself back together again. Nier won't. His usefulness has expired. But your utility to our cause has only just begun.
What if he's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
And what's this relic you want to retrieve? Still the polyhedral device we have, I guess?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Talking of this relic makes you anxious. Why is that? 18. Woo. 20. Nice.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
What do you mean by losing contact with Balthazar?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise.
Interesting.
Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Maybe he destroyed it. I'm ready.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
That face she pulled? Fantastic. Let's loot this troll. Zarel's personal reminder. What's this? Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Whether he's gone, wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. So she's using me to investigate the chambers then.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One.
Okay.
The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
And how does one ascend?
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Prove you are ready. Reach for her tadpole. Why not? Nope. Oh dear. We're not ready, boys.
Your tadpole grasps at nothing. She carries no parasite.
Oh.
As you see, true soul, there is so much more for you to learn.
Interesting. I wonder what that means. So that place is locked, and here is a library with another eye wandering the corridors. Invasion plans of Baldurs Gate? Yo. Can I just look at this? Arrow showing the intended progress of the armies of the Absolute with weak points into the cities marked with an X. What? So we got to go in here, I think. I believe we can just open it because I've got the key. Come on. Oh my god. Balthazar, what have you been doing in here? There's a sensor here. I'm going to shut the door so no one can see what we're doing. Oh, it's just a light. So where's the moon lantern? It's right here.
Might be useful.
So we've got protection from the Shadow Curse now, but I'm going to go through his stuff. Get a Starian to lockpick this chest. 14. Easy. Derivation Cloak. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. That's what it looks like. We'll give it to Gale. Just in the corner, there's a engraved Githyanki disc.
This Gith slate looks like the other. Another story about the Githyanki prince.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. It closely resembles the disc that Lae'zel deciphered. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny.
No way.
Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. The chapter ends there. This disc might be of some interest to Lae'zel.
Yes. There's a classed book here as well. I don't know what this is. This is a log of one of Balthazar's necromancers. Attention acolytes. Let's read this. A reminder. Acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow them must be given to me in advance, and they are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think about reading my tomes on the subjects here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure that you serve her still. Is this why there's so many bodies on the floor? And hearts? And there's locked doors as well. Why? And there's like some weird... Ooh.
That might be worth a look.
Yeah, it looks like there's spike traps on the floor here as well. Protruding books. Rows of books. With a recipe for drow poison. Protruding book. Click. Something just clicked. The altar clicked. Insert item. Do you have to put something in here then? There's a lever here as well. What did that book say? There's loads of hearts here. Personal notes 2. Install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes. A beating heart. Do we have a beating heart? Probably not. We have a lot of hearts though. So before we pull this lever, I think we have to put something in here. I'm going to try a beating heart because there's lots of references to it. Okay, there we go. Secrets of the Necromancer. Inspired. Still don't know what this lever does. It might open this door. It's So this is his secret stash. There's a gilded chest here, which we can unlock. We need a 14. We failed. 18, there we go. Ooh, Colbrim's hat. Once per turn, any condition inflicted on the target also applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost, which means you take cold damage. And there's a elixir of necrotic resistance, which is pretty useful for the Shadowlands. Research notes. I've redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need in the mausoleum itself, but General prefers no more of his family crypt to be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song so easily. Oh, this is where the Night Song is? And the General's invulnerability depends on it. Oh, so that's how he's invincible. So we need to get the Night Song. I'm sure he'll forgive a little transgression if he frees the army to move on Baldurs Gate at least.
So, the Night Song is key to Kethric's power. Perhaps we can use it against him.
That is very interesting.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Dead pixie.
But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
He's got
a
dead
goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Broken moon lantern.
A ritual circle. The kind of place moon lanterns are crafted, most likely.
Can no one actually use this then? Can Gale use it?
A ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them.
Ooh.
Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated, but she is not here. And you are.
Pick up the ingredients, craft the shadow lantern. Go ahead, Gale. So what do we need? Dead pixie and the broken lantern, I assume. Combine. Shadow lantern. Conjure a shadow lantern wraith. Level 6 necromancy spell. Whoa, that's insane. So it's a more powerful version of just the normal moon lantern. And now Gale wants to talk.
If Mystra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that.
Makes sense. Why punish you when she's already given you a death sentence?
True enough. She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little mission she and Elminster have concocted. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
And beyond it, if Mystra is letting you choose these powers, you have a choice about the orb too.
Quite the pair of legs you've got on you to make that kind of leap. No, Mystra wouldn't have issued an order like that if she was content for it to be ignored. She meant it. Perhaps so much so that she's willing to overlook transgressions like this. Now come. Best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
He's still convinced that he needs to go through with it, which is crazy. We'll see where that ends up. I think we found out everything we can from here. I just want to pull this lever now and see what happens when we do. It does unlock this door to the balcony. Charred prayer book. Why is he burning this? My dark goddess. When I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. When I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. When the flock was full, I punished the wicked. The wicked struggled. I struck them down. My dark goddess, I am yours. Maybe Shadowheart would know more about this. So can we open this? There's also a way to get into the rooftops just by sneaking. We can even climb down, jump across, and get down to the bottom there too. Let's try and lockpick this door then. We did it. So what is inside here? Because you need a 30 to open it. It's literally impossible. Oh, there's a dog. Let's enter turn-based mode here. Oh, almost discovered me already. Unsent letter, opulent chest. I don't know whose room this is. A level 5 General's Warhouse. So this is the General's room. Invasion plan to the Sword Coast and Baldurs Gate. So I'm going to go ahead and dash here. Then I'm going to walk over here, the chest, and try and lockpick it. Hopefully I don't get detected here. Oh, we're just on the edge. We're good. Now we can lockpick. Cloak of Elemental Absorption. And there is a letter to Ketheric. My darling husband. I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl. But I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task to you yet. My heart. Saloon's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye, there is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you. Forever, Melodia. So this was to the general? His wife was worshipping Saluna?
Why, that's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
Is that skeleton? There's an unsent letter here I really want to read.
Even stripped of flesh, the warhound is formidable. Spectral eyes meet yours as it growls a challenge.
Uh-oh. Offer some food from your pack. Yeah, good idea.
The dog's growl only deepens, echoing in the cavity where its stomach used to be.
Uh-oh. Let's try animal handling here. It's still an animal.
The hound relaxes, clearly accustomed to this show of deference within its master's chamber.
Oh,
it
wow.
turns away and utterly ignores you, as it would any lowly foot soldier.
Unsent letter. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine, and have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. General Ketheric Thorn. He believes a better life awaits. Ooh, invasion pans for Eltart?
How about this? Quick step.
A missive from Gortash. General, given what we know from my research about the Gith artifact, I can't emphasize how critical it is that it's recovered. The power that the artifact contains can boost our own efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of the enemies of wit and persistence, it could bring down all of our plans and schemes. The body of our handpicked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the Nautiloid, and I'm not at all easy in my mind about that fact. Find the artifact, employ rigorous means. Do not fail. Lord Gortash. Who's that? I'm just going to take all these letters with me. Go through this wicker case for some gold. Oh, absolute outfit. We might pick that up and just use it as a disguise, potentially.
That might be worth a look.
What is that? Loose planks? Elder Brain Domination. The heck? Confidential. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Young Gortash's plan to enslave an illithid Elder Brain and make it our marionette under control of the crown of Karasus has proceeded almost without flaw. What? Barring the slight delay while our ballast allies sorted out their leadership conflict, the weak point must surely be the sharing of the Netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all the Netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me, by preference. But not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash feared that energized by the dark energies of the crown, the brain, we now call the Absolute. So the Absolute is an illithid brain. An illithid elder brain, whatever that is. The brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphosis into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, we need to invest the power of the Netherstones in a single wielder is urgent. Even more so in that Enver Gortash at least must be thinking the same way. So they're at odds with each other. What's in this cabinet? Nothing's this. Apostle Diary. Most of the text has been scoured by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs, the pillars. Your bleached skull, the dome. take on the Apostle's final form. Cathedral Wart of Blessed Bone. Is this, if I stand here and say this, am I going to turn into the General and be invincible or something? Oh, we failed a religion roll. We're gonna have to bring our companions in here. Right, let's see if we can pass the religion check with the rest of our party. Nope.
Yeah, it was right.
Gale?
Magic.
Shadowheart, please, come on.
A ritual. Doesn't seem related to Shah or Seluna. What's Ketherick been up to?
Okay, so we didn't learn anything. Alright, let's head back out into the corridor. Can we actually talk to anyone about what we found?
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
Damn, okay. Okay, so we've got to head back downstairs now. Pick up Minthara, help her escape.
We must leave. Now.
Okay, let's go.
Lead the way.
Right, instead of walking straight through the front door, let's be clever about this. Let's come out the back of Moonrise Towers and explore here. Cracked wall. Okay, so we could break this, actually. Oh, there's a chest behind it. Weak to force damage. Summon a spiritual weapon. Big damage. Now we can open the chest. Hidden within. Nice, there's some gold. There's a ballista facing something in the distance. Can't really make out what, though. And a chasm that leads us all the way back round to... Oh, what's that? A steel claw cat sleeping. Just go ahead and walk past, see what happens. I just want to talk to it. It's a cat. The feline eyes, the parasite.
Murder. Glorious murder.
Hold your hand, letting the cat sniff it. Yep, that's what you do. I have cats. My goodness, I have a way with animals.
The cat ignores you, but her eyes stray to a small tunnel hidden in the wall. The message is clear. Stay if you wish, but she will flee at a moment's notice.
So where's the tunnel? The cat hole is just here. No idea where this might lead. Maybe down here to the docks. What's out the back here then? Where does this lead me back into the main Moonrise Tower's main floor? There's actually a merchant here as well, so let's quickly speak to them.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
I'm listening.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically.
Ooh.
With
how
one
much?
drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
What kind of potion is it?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined.
Cool.
We can learn exactly what that means together.
Astarian's up for this. What are you going to do with the blood you keep?
Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine.
Really? Let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
He does what I tell him, if that's what you mean.
Ah, it's like that. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarian, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarian. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale. But it's yours, if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Why?
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm surprised, Astarion. I genuinely thought you would jump at this opportunity.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
What's wrong with it?
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
It's up to you, but I could use that potion.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Nice.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
I don't know what to make of that. Elixir of Half-Orc Fury, and what did Astarion get? Everlasting Vigor. Half-Orc Fury. When you're down before your next long rest, you instead drop to 1 hit point, thanks to your restless will rolling in your veins. Potion of Everlasting Vigor. Increases our strength by 2. Show me your stock. So she's selling the Circlet of Hunting. Gives you plus 1d4 to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark. Let's sell our stuff to her. So we have updates for the main quest to infiltrate Moonrise Towers. We learned that the relic Balthazar is hunting is the source of Ketheric's invulnerability. And Disciple Zerao has asked us to find out what happened to Ketheric's advisor, Balthazar. Now, as for what Balthazar is looking for, he's looking for the Night Song. So now we need to go over here on the map to the north to actually find it. So now we need to get Minthara out of Moonrise Towers, walking through the front entrance. I don't know if that would work. I mean, we could just teleport here. That might be able to get her out. But I'm kind of tempted to go into the prison and see if there's another way out of here. Let's go further into the prisons and see what we can find. So there's an area around here and a massive hole. What the hell is that? Let's go and investigate this. Can we jump over here? We can. Okay, good. There's a rib cage and loads of bodies here. What the heck? Can we jump in here? We actually can. We could jump in there. See where all these bodies are being tossed. They're clearly feeding something. Maybe they're using all the people who have been infested with the worms and feeding it to whatever creature's down there. I don't think we want to go down there yet, though. Oi! I want to explore the rest of the prisons first. Plaque.
Better not be cursed.
Cell 1. This one got broken though, so I don't know who broke out of there. Oh, we can climb up here. Can everyone climb up here? Minthara can. There is another way down there. What else do we have in here? Oh, okay. There's even more bile. There's a few barrels. Oh wait, we can go down here into the chasm? Where does this lead? Rejuvenating miasma. Animate dead does not require a corpse in this area due to the lingering necrotic stench. Oh my god, there is hook horrors down here? So this must be where that hole led under the caverns. Okay, I'm not going to go down there right now. I just want to explore the rest of this area. But that could be the heart that we need to go to blow up this place with Gale. I don't know if I want to do that with Gale. Jump over here. Is there anyone here? Is there any guards? Short bows, clubs, and weaponry. There's a boat. And then this leads me to a wall.
No traps, please.
Oh, is there any traps? He always says that and then I get anxious. And a wall. Oh, so this leads us back to the prison cell. So I can break down that wall, but there's no point in me doing that because I'll just reveal that we're like snooping around back here. I wonder if we can use this boat. Why ropes tightly bind the boat? They can't be used? Can't I just go ahead and destroy the chains then? Hopefully no one notices this sound. I guess you could free all those gnomes in the prison as well, but... No.
The current is powerful.
Pulling the boat, should you leave, will not be able to return to Moonrise Towers this way? Oh. Okay, maybe we don't want to use this yet.
Your journey through the darkness has brought you to land at last.
What's happening?
Your arrival has not gone unnoticed.
I don't know who you are, but you're coming with me. The commander will want a word.
Who? Wait, what?
Guard insists that you meet with their leader, a harper by the name of Jaheira.
What the heck is happening? This is the person from Baldurs Gate 2, right? She was a follower you could get. She's rooted us. Just this once I wish people would say hello.
Hello.
Could you at least explain what you're doing?
Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Rage against the vines. Forget this. Oh, mate. That's embarrassing. We're just like...
It'll hurt less if you hold still. I mourn for whoever you were before the Absolute infected you.
Stop! Hold on, Jaheira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there, just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
We used
if you
to
want
know.
To survive this, then trust me. One true soul to another. He's infected. Aye. But he's not with the cultists. They helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true?
He's right. Mind Flayers infected me, but they don't control me.
How is that possible?
Because of this artifact. Oh, no. You just have to take my word for it.
Enlighten me. Now.
Charisma. I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I'm not an absolute cultist. Believe me. 21. I've got +3. 2. Okay, I'm going to have to use inspiration on this. Because I'm not just going to accept the failure. I can't just give her the relic. There's no way. 22. Yo, let's go.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I just want a cure for the parasite on my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead. I'm here on holiday.
You're just in time for happy hour. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
We can betray them all now.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Let's tell her where our camp is.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
So I think she can become our follower now. I've just appeared here on the map. This is so weird. I took the boat from Moonrise Towers and I've appeared there. So the last light in, there are some hidden secret band of harpers here. Oh, and we're auto-saving. Let's go inside and see if we can find this gentleman, this other true soul, who must be here infiltrating this band of harpers, which is quite funny how we're infiltrating each other.
We need to talk.
I'm not going to talk to her yet. We're going to try and find this guy who saved us to see if we can talk to him about what he's doing here. Perception test. Ooh, there's some floorboards. Scribbled notes. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldurs Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted tollhouse keeper won't accept my paper. When my father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around here like they have something to hide. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorpe, the village leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. So he was the leader of this village. We can also find the Snowburst ring here as well, which I'll pick up. There's also an emerald ring down here as well, and none of this counts as stealing, which is nice. Let's go out onto the balcony, and I guess we can head upstairs and see if we can find this guy. I think he was in the organization of the Fist of Fire, so I'm assuming he's somewhere in here. But I'm interested to know what his plans are. Here we are. Isobel's room.
My old friend. Very good to see you again. Glad to see you earned your hero's trust. That's no mean feat.
Why does he refer to us as an old friend? Is that because he knows us when we were the Dark Earth? It seems like we have history at Moonrise Towers. What are the Flaming Fists doing here anyway?
Working with the Counselor to find their wayward Grand Duke Ravengard. He's been taken to Moonrise Towers, but that's not my problem. The Absolute chose me to bring glory to this place. The General must have sent you too. I don't mind sharing the rewards.
This man takes orders from General Thorm. Helping him may be just what you need to gain deeper access to the cult.
True. What's your mission here first?
Isobel, the Selûnite cleric that guards this place. General Thorm wants her alive.
Wants her captured and not killed?
I hope she'll see reason. But if that fails, I'll have to initiate more extreme measures. And I'll expect your help in the fight.
I can take the cleric myself.
I won't waste time in a petty tug of war. We'll do this together. We've got the cleric alone. Now's the time.
Failure will not be tolerated.
I never fail. Isobel's on the balcony. Should be nearly done with her prayers. Let's go say hello.
Wow, I can't believe I ended up in this situation. This is pretty awesome. But where's the balcony anyway? Is there anything cool in this chest first? There's also a scroll of banishment. Isobel's diary. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth on me. I can feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. The death that reeks within me. There are signs that even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back. Ah, so this is Isobel. Okay. How are we going to take her out? Alright, let's go outside and say hello to her. An ambush. Damn, she's got a big spear. What is this? With all the mirrors as well. Some kind of moon magic. It's a very bright moon. Ah, so she's the one making the protective barrier from the darkness using the moonlight. But she's dying, I think, based on her diary.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Isobel, this is...
The true soul who's going to save us all. Pleased to meet you.
Save you? How do you figure that?
We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists.
So
It's
trusting.
Almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Oh, I get a blessing before we kill her? Nice. Shadowheart looks angry.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of Last Light. You yearn for it so deeply.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
They use moon lanterns, you
Blue
fool.
night magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Do not insult Shadowheart in front of me. Anything else you need to tell me?
There is, actually. While you're
You
busy in
didn't
the
say that.
towers, I'll be sure to... Marcus, what's wrong?
Marcus, what's wrong? What's going on?
Isobel, I've just gotten word. I need you to come with me. Jaheira's orders.
Come with you. Where?
Let's do this. Remember, Ketheric wants her alive.
What the hell's is going on?
No time to waste. We should follow Marcus.
I know what this is. You're one of them. Both of you.
She saw
What
straight.
fools you both are. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is he's promised you.
He already has.
So you're a vulture?
Time to go, Isobel.
You got wings? Wrong. Power. Oh damn, okay. You're a demon. Holy moly. Get wrecked. It's always the midgets getting wrecked.
Guide my hand.
Remember, Ketheric wants you alive, no matter what.
This is a dear moment to play the new game you play so well. Why let him take her alive when you could flood them both with a bloodbath?
Come along, Isobel.
We could indeed. Oh, he can fly now. Look at that. Where's he going? So we could just kill everyone. That's what you get for blessing me, witch. Let's go ahead and backstab her. Okay, that's half her health gone. Then we'll stab her again. She's got 15 health left. Can we transform her into a sheep? 30% chance. Here we go. What just happened? Can't she transform back? He's holding a sheep. Okay, so we just broke. He's holding a harmless sheep. We broke the barrier around the inn, so they're all gonna die from the shadow curse. And my dude's just holding a sheep. He's
Isobel! No!
Bah!
What in the nine hells happened?
I just turned her into a sheep. Oh my god. I helped Marcus kidnap Isobel, the sheep. She was my sacrifice. It was a delight.
You wretch! To think you had my trust? If this be my last act, let it be in service of strangling the life out of you! Harpers, we must cleanse. But hark. Something stirs.
It's the Shadow Realm. Oh damn. He's turning. Oh my god, okay. He just got deleted. Oh, he's turned into a shadow demon. That's so cool. Can I become
It's
one of
happening.
those?
They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isobel's spell will we be spared the same fate. For a little while longer, you and I are destined to fight side by side. But if the shades don't take you, I have the next claim on your head.
We can just kill her then.
Until then, to battle.
A winged flaming fist usurps the absolute. Swooped in to try and abduct Isobel. We decided to side with him. So she is still alive. Is that correct? She's just a sheep now, right? She's perfectly fine. Oh my goodness, that was just like beyond perfect. I could never. This is the great thing about Baldurs Gate 3. It's like there's so many interactions I could have never have guessed that that was one of them. Let's use Firebolt on the oil barrel to blow it up, deal some damage. Oh, did quite a bit of damage. That was nice. And then we will retreat back here. Probably got to stand at the inn entrance to shield ourselves. All of these shadow creature demon things are still alive. They're actually going to help us out. Oh, they're going to kill Jahara? Lol. Get wrecked. Whoa. She's pretty strong. Is she a warlock then?
We shall not fall.
A little entertainment.
We'll get a star in to go and help out Gale so he doesn't die to this guy. Oh, get wrecked. One hit kill. Going to sneak mode. Shadowheart's actually going to back off and then cast Bless on our team. And then we'll conjure a spectral weapon just over here to take out these enemies. Look at them all. They're all coming to help us. Can use Lacerate on this enemy. So it's bleeding. Okay, so they do count as undead. So we can use Control Undead on this one. Oh, we saved it. Great. Okay. Let's just push him onto the ice then. Get wrecked, son. Oh, Flaming Fist Marcus is still here. Did he fly all the way back then? I thought he just went to Moonrise. Let's use a Glyph of Ice just over here. Big damage. End our turn. Ooh, there's two archers here. I didn't even realize. Oh, she's a druid. She's actually kitted with her spells. They're all going after her. They want her dead. These guys are also going to attack her. She's surrounded by everyone. Choose an arrow of many targets and try and shoot a bunch of these guys. Whoa! Two of them. Amazing. They're all going after Jahara, though. There's still even more backup coming out of the inn. Oh my god, there's so many enemies here. Jeez, I didn't realize. Alright, Uglash, smash. 16 damage. Okay, well, we'll take this one out. And we'll just stand here as a wall of defense. We can actually use our crit attack on this guy. What is Marcus doing? He's just upstairs in the inn. He can fly. Why is he taking the stairs? Let's use Glyph of Ice. We can hit everyone right here. With glee. That is huge damage. And they're standing on ice, so hopefully they'll fall over. Here come the archers. Shahira is tanking everyone. When she dies... Oh, yeah, she's dead. Oh, no, she's still alive. She's so tanky. Go ahead and kill them in combat, Starring. Big damage. I can use Sunbeam through all of these people. Literally almost kill everyone. Hopefully Uglash won't die, but it's worth.
deserve better.
Who said that Jaheira deserved better? She has a +1 scimitar and Sylvan scimitar. Instead of your dex, you add spellcasting ability to attack rolls. Oh wow, they actually have wings. Good. I can take him down when he's on the floor. What? How do I miss that? Surely you have advantage if... Oh, the shadow creeps attacking us. And it moves location. Interesting. Mate, Flaming Fist Marcus is useless. Come on. What is he doing? Shoot this guy at the back. He saved it, but he's dead anyway. Whoa, get wrecked. These winged horrors are very useful. Let's backstab this shadow creeper. How did I miss that? I had 99% chance plus advantage. What? This is 75% chance. Okay, that hits. Interesting. Let's go ahead and heal Ugla. Okay, I think she's dead. I think we're gonna have to take out this giant shadow creeper, which is like a massive tree. I can use my Searing Smite on it. Oh, big damage. Let me finish it. It's on fire as well. Yeah, we literally just deleted it. Marcus is still coming down those stairs. Yes, die. Now I get to loot everybody. Look at all this gold. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. Openly stealing everything. Do I care? No. Alright, I think we pretty much looted everything out in the courtyard. Absolute. There's an innkeeper's lockbox down here as well that I can loot. 10. Oh, I got a 1. Try again. 26. Innkeeper's journal. Wonder what this actually says. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred, only to find the entire masonry had been raided and all of its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I could not, would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under the pain of what Ketheric promised any who do not convert. Oh, so we had them all convert. I wonder if there's any more lore about what happened to this village, because I can't see any more books and stuff around here. Let's go and speak to Marcus. Oh, she does count as being unconscious, so we were successful. Better loot her. She has a spear and a Moon Devotion robe. Saloon's Protection. When the wearer has mage armor, each successful saving throw causes the source of the saving throw to take radiant damage. Also gives you advantage to produce flame and lunar bulwark. If you become blinded, paralyzed, or poisoned, they automatically cast lesser restoration on themselves. And a +1 spear. I can't talk to him. I don't know what happened.
Time to waste.
I think I broke the game because I turned her into a sheep. So Isobel's knocked out and Flaming Fist Marcus can't be spoken to. So I don't really know how to progress. We'll just go back to camp and carry on with the game and hope that this resolves. Because back at camp anyway, we need to go and speak with Minthara, who's along the banks here. She's actually brought her own tent. Fancy that.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute, the things that were done to me, they broke my mind.
Oh, okay. Someone in this cult might have broken my mind too. We're going to break them back.
Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Any suggestions on how we kill an invulnerable man? I mean, we kind of already know how we're going to do that.
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
You sound desperate, but you are a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together. Now I know it was the prism that silenced the Absolute in those moments, not you. But it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body. That was you.
Now that we're free, we can spend more nights together. Lysel's gonna be...
For now, we will travel together and fight together. In time,
Perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing, well hidden in the cold fortress of her mind. And it is precious.
Together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Tomorrow? Tell me what you know about Ketheric's power first.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve.
You're right.
We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks. Or destroy it. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
Sleep well.
I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall.
Who are we going to ditch? I think for now we'll tell Gale to wait
Minthara
behind.
is something of a closed book, but I suspect a heart of gold lurks beneath that stern countenance. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen.
If you say so, Gale. The night song sounded useful though. Could it save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse.
Dear.
Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
You wish to consult me?
Consult you? I'd like you to join me.
Good. I do not like to stand idle.
You're a fellow paladin. What is the nature of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
No, it is a noble purpose. I also want to take the power for myself.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
I just enjoy killing. Do you remember all that you did in the Absolute's name?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
I remember the Grove. You seem to enjoy taking all those lives.
The tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
I'm surprised that she turns into such a good character. I'm actually curious though. What are your thoughts about our companions?
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
That's better. I'm curious to know what you think of Shadowheart.
It would have been better for us had she embraced Shah and claimed the power of the goddess. But it is better for Shadowheart to be free of that poisonous influence.
What do you have against Shah?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
Damn. She's cold. What do you make of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
True. Are you worried that he's going to drink all your blood?
No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed his fangs at me.
He'll be a slave to his bloodthirst as long as he lives.
And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your appetites and hungers. We all feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it. But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires, he is still bound to something more powerful. His master, he will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be, when the time comes. We must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
Damn, Minthara wants everyone to be super powerful. Let's ask about Lae'zel.
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
Why not ask Lae'zel to educate you?
I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire.
Doesn't surprise me that you feel such an affinity with otherworldly raiders.
To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper. There is a fanaticism in the Lolth swarm that lends itself to chaos. They turn their blades on one another as readily as on outsiders. The Gith have stricter hierarchies and stronger commitment to a single cause. Some, like Lae'zel, question that cause. But even so, she retains the discipline of her training.
I'm curious to hear what you think of Gale.
The wizard? No.
Don't you like wizards?
Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs.
Damn.
I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke.
Oh my god.
I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
Brutal. I need to talk to you about a private matter.
Then speak.
You have gaps in your memory. So do I. Do you think the tadpole is the cause? I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing.
Is there a reason you chose me as your confidant in this matter?
I trust you.
As you should. But I am not sure that I can trust you. There are those within Menza Baranzan that we call Khalith Karthan. Those driven by blood. They are the mad, lost to all reason, and subservient to nobody. Even Lolth, malicious and brutal as she is, cannot abide them. They kill, and cannot say why. So they are destroyed for the greater good. When you speak to me of yearning and urges to kill, I fear you are like them. Controlled by a bloodlust that you do not
comprehend.
It's partly true. If that was the case, what would you do?
I would kill you without hesitation. But for
Damn.
you to even speak of this to me shows that if there is a madness in you, it does not own you yet. If it ever takes you, I will be there to put you down.
Damn, she says it in such a loving, caring way. Alright, so we're at the last light in just outside in the courtyard, and we've not explored this building yet, so I thought, let's go and check this area out. There's an
That
ox.
ox seems a little too interested in me.
Which ox seems interested in you, Shadowheart? They're both dead. Let's check upstairs. The rustic chest is upstairs with the Rippling Force mail inside. And now we're back at the docks, and there's actually an area down into the basement just here, which we've not explored yet. The last light in cellar. I assume everyone's dead, so we can just freely explore this. They have an evidence chest and a prison down here. Then on the other side, we have what appears to be something behind here. It's a door behind here, maybe. Can we attack these? So is there actually spiders in here? No, there's... Ooh, a cracked wall. Hit it again. Aha, there's something here. We'll send the spectral weapon through. See what we find. Oh, there are some creatures down here. Surprise! They have wings or something. Meanlocks. It's actually... Oh my god, there's a whole shrine down here with tons of them. It's a secret shrine to Shah, I think. Lucky we have Shadowheart with us. This one's sleeping. Probably should have healed myself before this fight, but here we go.
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you.
It's something with razor-sharp claws. Keep your distance.
They have a fear aura as well. Some of our party here. We can heal Uglash. Get a star in to sneak attack the enemy. Oh my god, it can teleport? So we're all feared now. Great. Uglash, smash. Die. Let's hit these enemies with some acid. Oh, they have saved it though. Can use cleave. Ooh, get wrecked. Holy moly, we killed all three of them. Wow, okay, let's take this one out too. Jesus. And we killed the crit attack. Uglash is deleting these foes. Starion can finish this one. Yes. 1 down. 2 down. There we go. Ooh, convert drow. Reduces the number you need to critical by 1 when you're sneak attacking. Most of them have nothing on. Alright, let's go past the acid, please. Please don't get poisoned. And then we'll check out this temple.
A Selûnite shrine, hidden away.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
Last light entrance key. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of the tavern is an inside written in tiny urgent handwriting. I've concealed the sacred relics of our reverend goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my lower brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Ketheric Thorn. Sadly, fear has gripped in the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well, but I must put aside my own fears and reunite the Morfred in the bowels of the Mason Guild. Together we shall preserve what we can find of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon raise against that treacherous dog Thorn. Well, it was worth coming down to this secret basement for. One sec, there is even more mystery up here. Let's head back through this door. Oh no, this is onwards for another door. Oh, perception successful. What did we find? A trapped chest. Let's go ahead and disarm this. We can probably open it with the key. Nope, we still need to lockpick it. You illuminate the source when you deal spell damage on them. That's pretty useful, especially in the Underdark area. What else is in here? A secret entrance back in. Yes, it opens with the key that we found. And there's another wooden chest. It just leads back to the prison downstairs though, so we might as well just walk all the way around. Alright, I think we're good to go back outside. So now we've finished exploring the Last Light Inn, now's a great time to end this episode. The next episode, we will be going to find Thorim's Relic and the Night Song. Please do drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic evening, and goodbye.